So we have already the dividend payout ratio, 27% for the year 2023. It means from every $100 of profit the company earned, it has given its shareholders $27. Now that we have the payout ratio, we can calculate the retention ratio, which is 1 minus the DPR percentage, dividend payout ratio, say equal 1 minus DPR is 27%. We make it percentage, deduct from 100, we get 73%, meaning 70% of the profit is retained or reinvested in the business. It represents the internal sources of funds. Now we calculate we have one variable already. We go for the net profit margin. Net profit margin equals to net profit divided by the sales amount. We have to also make it in percentage. That is, and double digit, 2 decimal places, 3.18. Every 100 baht of sales, after paying the expenses, all the expenses, the company earns about 3 baht, 3.18 baht. We got to, now we have to do the TAT, total assets turnover. We follow the formula. According to the formula, TAT equals to sales divided by total assets. That represents the productivity, how efficiently the company utilizes its assets. The last variable is the EM, and according to the formula, EM equals to total assets divided by total equity. We need to have the total equity amount. We also require data on total equity amount. We take it from the balance sheet, equity section. Balance sheet has 3 parts: assets, liabilities, and equity. But the equity will be based on the previous year equity amount. That is 4.08. Now we have all the 5 variables needed to calculate the SSGR for the year 2023 equals to retention ratio, which is 73%, multiplied by net profit margin, multiplied by TAT, multiplied by EM. Sustainable growth rate of the company turns out to be 10.43%. We must compare that number with the actual sales growth rate, which we have computed in step 1, 20%. That tells us that the actual sales growth rate is greater. This is 20% in step 1, is greater than the sustainable growth rate, sales growth rate of the company, which is only 10.43%. Now, that is not sustainable. The company will require to increase its sustainable growth rate. Otherwise, it will experience problems, operational efficiencies, financial problems. We have already discussed the managerial actions that needs to be taken. The first is to increase the internal funds. The company may have to improve its performance, cut its expenses, and increase the net profit margin. Or, depending on the market condition, consider raising the product prices, or making or utilizing the assets more productive to increase the turnover, or think about increasing the internally retained earnings by lowering the dividend, or going for external funding. Company is growing at 20%, but it is based on its capability, available resources. It should grow at 10.43%. That requires the company to seek external additional funding or improve its internal performance. Thank you.